Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, sorry ya lambat sikit. Kita memang ada schedule live hari ni. Cuma ada beberapa urusan sikit pagi tadi. So alright, so today tajuk live saya untuk nak share dengan viewers of Rookie Saham Gakuen is about pasal luck. Talk about luck. So basically luck kalau you banyak orang cakap macam biasalah adat main saham ni ada untung, ada rugi. Dia macam seolah menekan-nekan that dalam saham ni dia banyak gantung pada luck Okay, bukan nak kata luck tak ada dalam factor in making it in the stock market tapi luck ni hanya satu portion dia ataupun satu part yang kecil sahaja. Okay, so video hari ni actually saya nak teach you that what is the necessary things you need to have, okay, you perlu ada untuk control you punya luck. You pernah dengar control luck tak? Okay, luck is not just like that Sometimes kalau you pernah dengar dalam drama-drama ni, we create our own destiny. Ayat-ayat yang klise lah orang kata. Okay, kita tak allow people untuk tentukan hidup kita. Sama juga dalam market kita tak boleh decide that luck is the determination factor untuk kita berjaya dalam stock market. Tetapi in order for you to control luck, okay, sebab tu asas tu sangat penting. Okay, sebab tu asas tu sangat penting. And bila saya cakap pasal asas, setiap kali saya cakap pasal fundamental, jangan keluar dalam kepala terus ialah PE, ROE, ROI, itu bukan asas Itu adalah analisis yang kita gunakan untuk menilai syarikat. Okay, it's more on deciding whether syarikat tu bagus ke tak. Itu bukan asas. Asas kat sini bermula sebelum lagi masuk dalam stock market. Okay, so saya nak cerita a real case scenario Okay, macam mana saya tukar daripada saya panggil unrealized loss, okay, saya dalam keadaan ni unrealized loss kepada realized gain. Okay, alright, macam mana kita nak tukar nasib kita? Okay, bukan bergantung sepenuhnya pada luck. Macam mana kita nak tukar nasib kita? Alright, jadi di sini apa yang kita perlu ada dalam market? Okay, satu elemen yang sangat penting ada dalam market adalah apa kita panggil holding power. Okay, ini adalah satu benda yang sangat penting dan sangat, orang kata, very strong fundamental untuk you kena ada apabila you melabur atau you trading dalam pasaran saham. Okay, so macam mana you nak create holding power? Apakah yang dimaksudkan dulu dengan holding power? Okay, holding power ni basically, saya tulis ni Okay, ability you to hold shares, okay, at infinite period of time. Okay, jadi orang selalu confused that they thought that boleh lah dia duit banyak, holding power tinggi. Okay, sebab dia tidak faham definisi holding power. Dia tidak pernah mention pasal amount of money. Dia hanya mention amount of time. Jadi bermaksud di sini, walaupun orang tu hanya letak 2,000 dalam market, okay, berbanding dengan orang letak sampai 100,000 dalam market, tetapi orang ni tak ada holding power, bermaksud yang orang ni duit tu dia tak boleh letak situ lama. And bila things tak go favorable pun dia terpaksa jual because dia nak pakai duit di tempat lain. Okay, so the 100k doesn't mean anything. Okay, orang yang 2k ni tadi, dia ada holding power, tak ada masalah. Dia lagi better sebenarnya daripada orang yang ada 100k. So, terbalik-balik. Okay? Ni macam reverse. Reverse balik, orang kata, kalau engineering tu kita reverse engineer balik, how to get each of the item. So, how to get holding power? Reverse balik Okay, how to get holding power? Holding power, okay, can only come kalau kita sudah manage our cash flow nicely. Okay, maksud di sini ialah Okay, kalau mungkin dalam previous video pun saya selalu cakap yang untuk saham memang kena ada duit khas untuk saham. Okay, duit khas Maksudnya duit ni bukan you punya ration untuk emergency. Bukan you punya duit untuk nak buat kahwin. Bukan duit untuk nak pergi jalan-jalan. Bukan duit nak pergi atau nak buat apa sajalah you nak buat dengan duit. Okay, so it's not that money. It's basically money untuk saham. Okay, so money from saham ni definitely has to come from somewhere pula. Okay, so it comes from this disposable income. Okay, disposable income ni bermaksud income yang you dah boleh set aside apart from duit-duit lain, and then is a minus of the net daripada apa yang you make. Okay, so basically disposable income ni datangnya daripada net of what you can save. Okay, and what you can save itu kita dah pecahkan pula kepada orang kata mana yang kita nak letak dalam fixed investment macam tabung haji, ASB, EPF. So kita dah save di sini. Okay, dan mana yang kita boleh salurkan pula untuk investment saham. Okay, and then kalau kita reverse balik, okay, saya bagi you maybe 1 minute kalau or 2 minutes you nak tulis ni. Okay, kalau you nak tulis this one, saya bagi you 1 or 2 minutes. Right, so luck is controlled by, I repeat sambil tu you tulis siapa yang nak tulis. So luck is controlled by having holding power. Okay, and holding power you can only is the meaning of holding a share an infinite amount of time without having the pressure to sell. Okay, maksudnya you tidak ada factor emotion. Okay, you tak terdesak untuk pakai duit, jadi you tidak perlu jual bila tidak perlu. Okay, and holding power can only comes from your healthy cash flow, which you can create orang kata from the income that you save that comes from disposable income. And disposable income can only come from the net of your expenditure after minus out from your income. Okay, so maybe you ada salin saya pandang sekejap. Okay, so basically macam mana you nak create disposable income tu yang saya cerita selalu lah. You boleh refer pada saya punya video YouTube Rugi Saham Gakuen pun saya pernah cerita benda ni. Dalam Facebook page pun ada. Okay, so basically income and expenditure ada dua. Okay, dalam you punya life So basically ada dua column which is important in your cash flow. Okay, so income can come from salary, business, investment, properties kalau you ada rental apa semua. Okay, and other things lah, partnership ke. Okay, that kind of, these are the usual income. Okay, expenditure of course you know lah, household expenditures. Okay, rents, kereta apa semua. Okay, and then your household expenditures ni makanan apa semua dalam ni lah. Okay, you faham lah everything's in here lah, internet apa-apa semua. So, kalau you pecahkan balik you punya household, banyak-banyak item tu, some of the items are actually considered as luxury items which you actually do not need at the moment. Okay, you do not need. Orang kata macam ada orang yang ada Astro, actually you don't need an Astro at that moment. Okay, your goal is to save money. Orang kata pepatah yang kita belajar masa kecil tu, bersusah-susah dahulu, bersenang-senang kemudian. Itu maksud dia. Maksudnya you have to arrange and whatever you earn, okay, whatever you earn, make do untuk create as much as, saya kidal, as much as disposable income. Ini goal dia. Okay. Okay, kalau you find out okay, for some people ada extras. Lepas dia dah betul-betul evaluate expenditure, memang banyak extras actually dia boleh manage. For some people memang dia panggil ngam-ngam, memang tak cukup. Okay, so when that happens, you tidak ada choice. Okay, you tidak ada choice. Alright, you tidak ada choice sebabnya you punya flow di sini sangat kurang. Okay, when you have a very not a high income, okay, basically let's say you just earning normally, so you definitely cannot rely on salary alone to grow yourself, okay, in terms of financials, in terms of nak achieve that financial freedom. You tidak boleh harapkan pada ni. So what else can you do is you kena memang cari jalan untuk berbisnes di waktu weekend. Okay, dalam 2 hari tu apa yang you boleh buat? Okay, apa yang you boleh buat dalam 2 hari tu? What are your strength? You kena study what are your strength. If you don't have skill, that is not an excuse. Skill can be acquired. Okay, even kalau kita main game sekalipun, nak acquire skill kita pergi training. Okay, nak dapatkan that next move untuk kill tu, bukannya dia datang macam tu, dia pergi training. Okay, you have spent hours of training. So sama juga dengan a human being. You need to attain skill. And skill tu maknanya you kena sacrifice weekend, pergi ke seminar, pergi ke kursus-kursus. Banyak yang di-offer oleh orang kata a lot of NGOs apa semua yang buat ni untuk memperkasakan bangsa. Okay, so memang dia akan introduce a lot of kursus. Cuma problemnya ialah the sentiment, or maybe more on weekend ni aku kena spend banyak time dengan family lebih. Okay, family is important, betul. Okay, family is important. Family is important, but you have to remember, money is also important to keep your family together. Itu adalah satu benda hakikat. Kita tak boleh lari. Dia jangan hidup dalam dunia fantasi, oh duit tak penting, yang penting family. Bila money problem, family tu itself pun akan jadi problem. Okay, ini satu hakikat, memang you tak boleh lari. Alright, so in order to keep your family together, keep your family happy, you have to sacrifice in the early days. Okay, itu normal. Alright, but you have to balance lah. You kena cari, you sendiri kena tahu macam mana nak cari balance antara orang kata looking for the additional income, at the same time maintaining a good relationship with family. Itu you kena pandai cari balance. Okay, banyak orang dalam dunia dah boleh cari balance. You can talk to them apa semua. Okay, tapi you tidak boleh jadikan excuse untuk tidak langsung cari side income apabila your salary is not that enough untuk ni. Okay, tapi yang paling penting memang first ialah kena tengok expenditure ni dulu. Okay, problem dengan orang ialah dia tidak sedar bahawa expenditure dia banyak unnecessary items yang dia tidak perlu. Okay, branded clothes, branded shoes, branded watch, semua tu tak penting tu. Okay, we just need the necessary things. So you tengok balik which are the important things. Then you can create disposable income. And with disposable income, baru you boleh create holding power. Okay, so itu adalah teori. Sekarang kita cerita in terms of examples. Okay, example ni real case. You boleh refer pada graph kalau you nak tengok. Okay, saya just mention, orang kata tak specific date. Okay, how you turn things around berbanding dengan orang yang tidak mempunyai holding power. Okay, contoh saya bagi contoh. Kalau you familiar dengan takaful Malaysia. Okay, you familiar dengan takaful Malaysia. Takaful Malaysia before the 2000, saya ambil general figures sebab saya roughly ingat dia punya ni. Kalau you take before that, or before like around April kalau tak silap saya, okay, takaful was always trading around 4 tau. Okay, 4 ringgit, and then somehow dia turun 380. Okay, 380. So basically untuk orang yang biasa tengok this stock, and then dengan tahu dia punya volatility tu tak tinggi, 380 is a good grab that time. Okay, 380 is a good grab that time. Okay, but somehow the shares drop to 320 range. Oh, sorry, 330 or something like that. Kalau tak salah. 330 to 340 range. Okay. Okay. If you were in this scenario during April, what would you do? Okay. Katakanlah you tidak ada that holding power yang I cerita tadi. You would like sell it immediately. Okay, you would sell it immediately and you take the losses. Okay, you might sell here, here or here, whatever lah. Okay, you might take the losses. Okay. But at the end of the day, kalau you tengok takaful today, saya tak tengok yang hari ni punya. Okay, kalau you tengok semalam punya, it's still now trading back at 388. Okay. Usually for people with holding power, orang yang ada disposable income, orang yang faham stock market, orang yang faham good companies, during the process itself, masa dia turun ke, you akan create DCA atau RCA lah, ringgit cost averaging. Okay, this is another thing. So you would definitely like buy maybe at 360 and another one maybe 20 cents more, 340 last max. So basically you've averaged out, actually now you are at a profit. Okay, ni reality Okay, a lot of my clients pun, a lot of them hold takaful Malaysia. So this is reality what happens. You boleh refer pada graph. Ni satu case. Okay, another case saya boleh bagi lagi. Okay, when you have holding power. Okay, in terms of timeline saya tak berapa ingat. DG. Okay, DG. Saya pernah buat satu video yang saya cakap that I bought DG around 46 something. Okay, 46 plus plus. Did you know that what happened? Because of the new new apa? Orang kata new environment, uncertainty, foreign going out, and then a lot of orang kata internet going to be cheaper, double the speed, apa dia panggil tu? Bro, double the speed, half the price. Double the speed, half the price. Company ni confirm terkejut ni. So bila terkejut dalam orang kata in a sense where dalam business something yang, because what is good for the consumer doesn't mean good for the company. What is good for the consumer doesn't mean good for the country. You kena faham tu. Jangan ingat that best lah harga kita barang sentiasa murah. Jepun tu pening kepala tau. Okay, because harga barang dia sentiasa murah. Okay, with raw materials around the world going up, for them to produce some of the products and they have to still sell at the same price, dia sakit jiwa. How to control the deflation of the country. Okay, at one point tu Abenomics tu yang dia sengaja turunkan yen supaya people are importing from Japan. Okay, but then what happened? Yen naik balik. Alright, so what's good for the citizen doesn't mean it's good for the country. Okay, you kena faham So similar juga, terkejut culture terkejut dalam company. So stock usually dia akan fall down. Okay, so this DG actually drop to, this is real story 397. Okay, so along the way saya beli another at 44 something, and then saya buy another one 420 something. Last saya buy 4. Usually saya main 4 layer saya panggil. Okay, DCA max saya ialah 4. Dia ada macam-macam layer, it depends. Okay, so cuba check balik harga DG berapa hari ni. Okay, and then previously dia sempat naik balik ke 479, kalau 478. Nanti tengok balik history chart, you tengok dia naik ke ni. Semua ni saya make gain because I have the holding power, and all this last about sampai bulan 8 ni. Okay, bulan 7 dan bulan 8. So benda ni ialah sebelum ni maybe dalam bulan bulan 6 atau bulan 6 rasanya. So 6 ke 8, 2 bulan. Okay, it's because of holding power you have the power to control situation. Maknanya you tahu that this is something that I know the company is going back up. Okay, big companies you kena faham I'm talking about big companies no matter you introduce apa sekalipun, tiba-tiba ada tax baru, ada orang kata new policy, apa semua orang akan terkejut every single business akan terkejut, dia akan jatuh, dia akan drop because dia nak adjust. Okay, with the brains in the company, okay, we talk about big company, with the brains in the big company, they have the resources to adjust. Okay, dia ada ramai orang bijak pandai dalam tu yang akan adjust. How do we cope with the new things, the new change, the new policy, the new tax? How do we cope and how do we make our margin back? Okay, sebab tu dia terkejut dan dia patah balik. Okay, ada masa lagi? Ada one more
10 minit.
10 minutes okay. Another company saya boleh cerita is Bio Holdings. Okay. Yalah, dia orang tengok Mr. Rugi Saham duk cerita saham mahal je semua kan. Okay. That is also one thing Warren Buffett kata price is what you buy, value is what you get. Konsep mahal dan murah dalam saham kena betulkan balik. Just because you buy a 40-cent share and somebody buys a $2 share, okay, doesn't mean that person is buying an expensive stock. Maybe you are the one who are buying a expensive stock. Okay, because there is maybe no value in the company. Okay, here there's value. When there's value, there's prospect. So there's prospect, there's a chance to win and the stock go higher. Alright, when there's no value, you are actually on a bergantung totally on, kalau ada that orang kata geng-geng sindiket nak main, jerung-jerung nak goreng, you tengah menunggu benda tu je. You nak bergantung kat kami tu tak ada benda because the company is not making money. Alright, similar case, okay, Bio Holdings. Okay, Bio Holdings was trading earlier in the year around the 265 to 28 or so. Okay, do you know that it went down all the way to 21 cent? 21 and a half, 20 cents, 21 or so. Okay, and then the stock option, okay, stock option untuk employees, ESOS, was actually at a 0.205 cent. Maksudnya ni untuk employee, harga employee. Okay, so when the stock was trading at this much, it's basically near the employee price. Macam as if I'm working for Bio Holding. Okay, when I got the stock at 21, okay, I was buying at 25, then 23, then 21. Okay, and overall today dia dah naik balik 0.265. Semua ni sebab holding power je. Dia bukan secret magic pun. It's holding power. Saya tidak ada that need to sell. Okay, sebab income comes every month. Okay, income bukannya, and kena faham lagi tajuk modal pula. Okay, modal tu saya selalu cerita ke dalam saya punya YouTube channel Ruki Saham Gakuen. Saya selalu cerita dalam Facebook page. Tengok balik tajuk modal. Modal is not one off. Modal is always created every single month. A new month masuk modal baru, a new month masuk modal baru, because kita dah ada system where kita create that disposable income regardless lah, 500 ke 600 ke 1000 ke. Okay, dia sentiasa dipump masuk to create more investment. Okay, maknanya kita benda ni dah game lain, then modal baru ni dikumpul-kumpul untuk main game lain pula. Alright, that is why holding power is very important. Right, so ini case Bio Holding. Ada case lagi apa yang saya ingat sorry. Case Bio Holding. Same goes for Harta Lega. Okay, Harta Lega sama juga. Okay, the stocks is always trading at 620. Okay, between 620 ke 605 roughly. So you can always make around this game. Okay, but there is a point where hari tu dia ada kita beli Z05, dia drop all the way ke 57 something. Okay, so along the way macam biasalah, 4 layer lagi. So 4 layer kita create and we have the holding power. Today you are talking at 688. In the same year ni, we are talking in the same year. It's not tahun lepas punya cerita, in the same year. You can only have achieved all this, maknanya ini bukan luck dah. Okay, basically this is because you have a system. Okay, a system where saya repeat balik tadi kita reverse engineer, sekarang kita cerita balik daripada bawah ke atas. It's something that you created. Okay, from your income you minus the expenditure, okay? You minus the expenditure, you get a net. Net tu pula, you distribute it well, okay? Basically, this is your disposable income. You put some in the tabung haji, some in the orang kata ASB, okay? And some you dah to shares, okay? So basically, you dah ada satu fixed figure because this is a monthly income. You are working kan, alright? So from this, you have a disposable, okay, disposable income. So from this one, because this is fixed, okay, you are not, tak ada factor yang mendesak you untuk jual bila things are not favorable. Alright, so that is why you ada balik that holding power. Okay, holding power is the key in the stock market. Okay, Warren Buffett kata, stock market is the place where we transfer money from the impatient to the patient people. Okay, daripada orang tak sabar kepada orang sabar. Kita macam transfer duit. Ini kata Warren Buffett, the orang kata miracle of Omaha, orang yang paling hebat dalam dunia investment or stock market at the moment. Okay, so dia kata it's a transfer of the impatience to the patient. Why are people impatient? Impatience is one of emosi, betul tak? And emosi hanya boleh cipta apabila you are desperate for the cash. If you are not desperate for the cash, you boleh sit rationally and think betul-betul. Sempat lagi nak baca, buat analisis apa semua. Is it right for me to sell and cut loss? Or is it that whatever my new flow for the next month, cash akan masuk balik crate dan buat DCA? Alright? So far tak ada soalan eh? Tak ada eh?
Ada yang menonton tadi tu.
Ada yang menonton eh?
Sekarang waktu dah shower.
Itulah dah shower kan. Zila pun ada. Alright. Tu Khairi Karim. Alright. So you nampak kepentingan basics tu basics in stock market is very important. And when we talk basic, it's not just about stock, but it's even the basic of managing your cash flow. Because cash flow is king. Okay? Cash is king, cash flow is actually king. It's also king, cash flow. You have to learn to manage your cash flow. Okay? Okay, the problem with the society today is diorang tak boleh live within the dia tidak boleh live within means. Okay? It's a society where credit cards are given just like that. Okay? Zaman dulu credit card ni orang takut zaman dulu. During the old days, people are scared of credit card. Okay, banyak dengar cerita credit card ni semua end up bungkus lah. Ramai orang takut dengan credit card. Zaman sekarang ni saya tengok credit card dah diberi macam tu je. Okay, and they are swiping without the consequences. Okay, dia tak fikir consequences. Credit card is good if you know how to manage. If you know how to manage, basically is just orang kata a managing of expenses. Okay, instead of kita bawa cash, katakanlah kita nak beli equipment, kamera that time. Okay, memang kita dah save duit. So instead of kita bawa cash gedabak 1,000, 2,000 punya kamera contoh lah kan, we can use a credit card to buy, just a swipe of the card ataupun dia lah tap apa benda tu kan. So you can buy, and bila you balik, transaction tu dalam sehari 2 hari dia dah masuk dalam you punya sistem. All you need to do is pay. Bukannya you tunggu hujung bulan. Okay, saya tahu orang dia akan tunggu hujung bulan, accumulate the figures baru bayar. At that time, if you are not sini pun you fail, you tunggu konon-konon nak bayar yang ni, itu yang you carry forward and bayar minimum je. Bila you bayar minimum, you incur another like the 80% per annum. So you keep compounding. Okay, you keep compounding the interest. Alright. Dia Einstein kata compounding is the 8th wonder of the world. Okay. Dia ada 2 kategori. Manusia yang pandai make use of compounding, dia successful. Manusia yang tak reti pasal compounding, dia end up paying. Okay, and one of the example is this credit card. Okay, so you need to know how to, everything starts from the basic, daripada kita punya gaji lagi dah start. Segala perjalanan tu dah start. Then baru you cerita pasal technical knowledge dalam stocks. Okay, technical know-how dalam stocks. Barulah you can be either a successful investor or a successful trader. Okay, a successful trader, okay, when I talk about trading, kita boleh tahu simple je. If you record down really, you will know in a year how many total trades you make. From that total trades, what is the percent of winning, what is the percent of losing. Kalau you tak ada benda ni, figure ni, kalau orang tanya, so how many trades have you done throughout the whole year? Okay, 2018. Okay, how many trades have you done during 2018? Okay, kalau orang tanya saya, macam semalam saya borak dengan klien saya, dia tanya dia punya record win. Sebab saya dah ajar dia, you need to have a record win. So dia bagi tahu saya lah, dia sekarang dekat 18.9. Okay, he's learning how to be a better trader lah. Okay, so saya bagi tahu dia, saya dah transact about 83. Bukan transaction, 83 win, 18 lose. Okay, so you already know where you are at the current moment as of yesterday lah. Alright? Jadi as a trader atau investor, you need to know your figures. Okay? So maybe saya rasa untuk hari ni sampai situ dulu. Kita pun nak kena bergegas ke ni, hari ni hari Jumaat. Okay? So memang actually kita plan nak buat awal sikit, tapi ada masalah sikit tadi. Saya ada hal sikit pagi tadi. So bagi mereka yang belum lagi orang kata minat pada saham, tak tahu nak start mana apa semua, okay, Facebook page saya ni so Rookie Saham Gakuen. And then saya punya YouTube pun sama. Okay, you can watch a lot of videos dekat YouTube pun sama, Rookie Saham Gakuen. Okay, so subscribe my YouTube channel. In case you malas nak scroll down, okay, saya memang upload some of the videos tu, saya upload from the Facebook itself. So you boleh just ni. Tapi Facebook tu pun saya banyak juga buat penulisan. So you kena baca semua tu. Okay. The only way for you to move forward dalam stock market, especially the technical knowledge, is by reading and watching videos. Okay. Then you will know and ataupun strengthen your basics. This is very important for you to be either a successful investor or kata successful trader. Alright. So sekian dulu dari saya. Terima kasih pada mereka yang watch the video. Kalau you have questions, mungkin ada yang masuk lepas ni apa orang kata tak tengok yang live ni, you can just write in the comments below. Tengok apa yang tengok the content and maybe you have questions, so just write down. Ataupun you ada cadangan what topics you want me to cover, okay, saya akan tengok cadangan-cadangan tersebut and then mungkin saya akan pilih yang mana yang bersesuaian untuk saya ulas on the next week atau the coming months lah. Alright, so insyaAllah kita akan have the next live session also next week. Kita punya committed to have at least once a week. Okay, 2 minggu ni saya tak berapa sihat, satu dengan saya pun masih rushing. Semalam pun saya balik pukul 3 pagi baru balik rumah. So kata agak hektik lah saya punya schedule. So I was unable to make it for the last 2 weeks. Saya tak ada. It was 2 weeks kita tak ada kan. So 2 weeks tu saya tak ada. So minta maaf tu. Tapi saya dah upload mana-mana recordings and live yang saya boleh buat dari rumah. Kira macam ni. So you boleh tengok juga live tu di samping tu. Alright. So sekian dulu. Saya ucapkan terima kasih pada mereka yang watch video ni. Saya harap you all dapat belajar something from this and orang kata semakin maju dan semakin berpengetahuan dalam bidang saham. Okay? So sekian dulu daripada Mr. Saham. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.